I want to read to you a favorite poem of my grandfather's by Robert Frost. Two roads diverged in a yellow wood, and sorry I could not travel both. And be one traveler, long I stood, and looked down one as far as I could, to where it bent in the undergrowth, then took the other as just as fair, and having perhaps the better claim, because it was grassy and wanted wear, though as for that, the passing there had worn them really about the same. And both that morning equally lay in leaves no step had trodden black. Oh, I kept the first for another day, yet knowing how way leads on to way, I doubted I would ever come back. I shall be telling this with a sigh, somewhere ages and ages hence. Two roads diverged in a wood, and I took the one less traveled by, and that has made all the difference. Well, that certainly would describe my grandfather. Born in 1918, born to a tenant farmer with very, very little means. He was one of 8 children. He lost his own mother at the tender age of 10. Can't imagine how that was. He grew up in a time where they worked another man's land. The grown folk, as they called it, ate. And if there was something left over, you might get something to eat too if you were a child. You didn't go to school a lot. You didn't finish school because there were fields to be plowed and harvests to be brought in. And he did that most of his life. Until 1937 at 19, where he left from a little town called Union Grove, where they had been working another man's farm. It was winter and he was cold. And he asked for a coat everywhere he went. But I'm sure those folks needed their coat, probably only had one of their own. He walked all the way down the mountain, here the foothills of the Appalachians, to a place we now call South Huntsville, Alabama, to get on a bus there to ride it to Decatur, Alabama, to join the Army. For him, there had to be more. He wanted more than the life that he had known up until that point. He was a good soldier. He spent 8 years in the Army. He was an excellent shot. He ended up shooting regularly 208 and 209 out of 210 with the Browning automatic. Taught other people how to shoot. But the one thing he valued was the one thing that he didn't have as a child. His own land. So when he got out of the Army, December 5th, 1945, he bought land. And I'm standing on it. His granddaughter. We have a beautiful 70 acres in our family here in the foothills of the Appalachians because he took the path less taken. Let me tell you what the difference that little choice made. He was one of 8, and out of those 8 children, there were 24 children produced. And my mother is the one with a college education. The first graduate of her generation, of the family. I'm a college graduate. My son is in college. You think that makes a difference? My grandfather was known to read the dictionary, to read the encyclopedia. He loved to learn. He impressed that upon his children. He had 3 children. They all spent time in college. That made a difference. 1 of 8. 1 of 8 said, I am not happy with the life we have. I am not happy taking the scraps at the table of another man's land. I will make my own way. I will take a road that may be hard, it may be cold, it may take some perseverance. But I stand here, a beneficiary of him taking a road not so easy, less taken, less trod. Maybe you're thinking about that. Maybe you're thinking, I would like to do something great, but my family never has, or my friends don't, or I'm not sure I can. I'm here to tell you one decision, one day, to walk one walk, 70 acres, college educations. These are the fruits of the labor of taking a path not everyone else was taking. Let me, let us, at step 3, help you make that decision. Happy Sunday.